everybody, my name is Eric Hopkins and welcome to the Jailcast. A couple of weeks ago, I did a video about the top 5 and worst 5 movies of 2016, so I thought it'd be kind of cool to do a video real quick here of the top 5 most anticipated films I have for 2017 and let you guys know what I'm excited about the most, the top 5 movies on my list that I want to see in the years coming up here this year. But before I go into the top 5, I just want to let you all know there's a lot of great movies coming out in 2017. So many, it was really hard for me to narrow down the top 5 movies that I'm looking forward to alone. So some of the honorable mentions that I'd like to mention that I am still looking forward to a great extent, without being in the top 5, where I wanted to let you all know I wanted to see Logan, The Mummy, Transformers 5, Despicable Me 3, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, War for the Planet of the Apes, Fast and Furious 8, Spider-Man Homecoming, and Wonder Woman. They're honorable mentions to me because, I mean, as much as I think those are all going to be good films, Transformers 5 I'm a little worried about, but it does make a lot of money and it's great for action. But those are the ones that just made it outside the top 5 for me. So the top 5 for me that is most anticipated for this year include at number 5, Thor Ragnarok. It is the third film in the Thor series, and this I believe is going to be a sleeper hit of the year. A lot of people did not care for the first Thor film or the second one, which was even received worse by a lot of fans. Now, I personally like both of them, but this film here in particular, if you look at the cast of this thing, I mean, it is just stacked from top to bottom. I mean, you got Chris Hemsworth as Thor, you got Mark Ruffalo coming back as the Hulk in this one. We're going to see him in outer space for once. That's going to be so cool. And I mean, you got Anthony Hopkins back as Odin. You got Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Then you got some newcomers. With the let's see here, who else was in there? Jeff Goldblum is going to be the Grandmaster. You got Carl Urban as Scourge. I mean, the thing is just absolutely stacked from top to bottom, and the Marvel has already come out and said that they want this one to be kind of like their Captain America: The Winter Soldier, that kind of is a game changer that goes above and beyond some of the Thors we've seen before. So I think this is going to take a lot of people by surprise because they're not expecting it. They're thinking it's just going to be, oh, it's just another Thor movie. He's going to wield his hammer and he's just going to smash things here and there, and so I mean, I think people are just going to be totally shocked by how well this does, and it comes out right before Justice League, and it comes out before Star Wars next winter, the November month here, and it's going to be kind of come out of nowhere, and I think it's going to really surprise, and people are going to go see it just because it's Marvel. Don't get me wrong, but for the most part, it's going to be something new. At number 4, obviously, speaking of the DC and Justice League, number 4 is Justice League. I think that obviously this is their Avengers. They haven't really been building up to this very long. They've only been doing their cinematic universe for about a little over a year now. But this is where all the chips are going to be on the table here. And if DC can't pull this one off, they're going to have to really rethink about what they're doing. And I hope that they can pull this one and Wonder Woman off to kind of get back on the positive side for audiences here, because all our audiences are very down in the dumps about the DC right now. And this is going to bring all of it together. You're going to get Wonder Woman, Flash, Aquaman, Batman, and Cyborg, and more than likely Superman, and possibly even Green Lantern, all on the screen at the same time, going up against Steppenwolf, and we're gonna have the mother boxes. It's gonna be very weird. It's gonna be psychedelic. It's gonna be fun. So I'm very much looking forward to that at number 4. Number 3, my third most anticipated movie of 2017, might be a bit of a shock to some people. Beauty and the Beast, on March 17th, 2017. That movie, DC is really marketing their animated film classics, and they're bringing them to live action adaptations. And that movie looks to be very well done. It looks like it's going to be, it may even be like shot for shot for the animated film, because the thing is just absolutely gorgeous looking. It looks like it's going to have a great storytelling, which we all know how the story goes because we all seen the classic. But Emma Watson as Belle is perfectly cast. I think Dan Stevens is going to steal it as the Beast, and you got Ian McKellen, Ewan McGregor, Kevin Kline, there's Luke Evans as Gaston, who absolutely looks the part completely. I just think it's going to be a lot of good fun, and as a guy, a lot of people would be like, oh, there's no way he would, like, he's a guy, But this, I know it's a fairy tale and things like that, but I saw the Jungle Book last year, and I thought it was so well done compared to the original classic, and it made a boatload of money. And I think this one's going to do the same. I think it's going to break box office records, and it's going to get a lot of people excited for the future, and people are going to absolutely flock in droves to this. People love the trailers for it, and we've even heard a clip of Emma Watson singing as Belle, and it was well received, and I think it's just going to be great all the way around. My number 2 most anticipated film of the year is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Obviously, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 took a lot of people by surprise. It was a sleeper hit for Marvel, and it was so well done that this movie, we're going to find out just how much people loved Guardians of the Galaxy 1, because Volume 2, the opening weekend is going to do absolutely incredible numbers here. It's going to just break all the records for probably the May opening weekend and things like that. And it's going to tie into the larger universe with Thanos coming in Avengers Infinity War and things like that. And we're going to get more backstory into probably Gamora and Nebula's relationship to Thanos and how all that ties together as well. And obviously Rocket Raccoon, and for this time we're going to get Baby Groot running around outside of the pot and things like that, and Drax and Star-Lord. They're all going to be back here. And we're even going to get, Kurt Russell as Ego the Living Planet, which is going to be so crazy and out there and, just so comic booky. And that's just, that's what we as fans want to see. And it's just a nice little change of pace from some of the normal, comic book movies we see here. And it's going to have a lot of fun, a lot of good comedy beats to it. And we're all going to have a good time and laugh our heads off at it. And it's just going to be a lot of fun. And I cannot wait for that. And obviously, being a nerd, my number one film of 2017 that I'm looking forward to is Star Wars Episode 8. We still got a little ways to wait on it. It's not coming out until December of this year. But yeah, I mean, and obviously we've all been feeling the loss of Carrie Fisher, who plays General Leia Organa in Episode 7 and Princess Leia in the originals and things like that. It'll be interesting to see how they pull all that off now that she's passed on. Now, she did film all of her scenes for Episode 8 already, so that's already in the bag. So we'll probably get that film mostly shot as intended. But it's going to be an emotional experience just for that alone. And obviously we all have questions about, Rey and Luke and how things are going to work there with that, at the ending shot where they meet each other on the mountain there, so to speak, and on the island. And we're going to get the training of Rey to be a Jedi, and we're going to get, more about Finn and Poe and their relationship, their bromance, so to speak, probably, and all that. But we're, and Finn was obviously left, injured at the end of that film. And so we're going to get a lot more about that and where they're going forward, and probably get more about the Knights of Ren and the First Order and Supreme Leader Snoke and Kylo Ren. And so yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see where they go with this franchise going forward, because we know they got plans to go for years and years to come, probably until the day we're all long gone, which I'm totally fine with that. It'll make life worth living a lot more fun than it normally would have been without it. And so yeah, I can't wait to see where that goes. And that's just going to be so much fun for me. And as a big fan, I've already seen Rogue One 3 times in theaters, and I may even see it some more times and stuff when it comes out on DVD. Obviously, I'll watch it over and over again. But yeah, so for 2017, the top 5 movies I'm looking forward to is, again, Thor Ragnarok, Justice League, Beauty and the Beast, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and Star Wars Episode 8. And we'll know exactly where they're going, hopefully, or at least have a good inclination of what they plan on doing in that film. Well, that'll just about do it for me, everybody. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like what you saw here, please comment and like this video. And you can also subscribe to the JailCast on YouTube by searching for JailCast there. You can also find links in the description of this video for my Facebook and Twitter, or you can go to facebook.com/JailCast, or you can find me on Twitter @EricJail. So until next time, thank you for watching. God bless.